Very good day to you all. And again, we welcome you back to the practical session number 3 of the course unit, Research Methodology. So previous 2 sessions, we discussed about how to search the prior studies. Specifically, I focusing on Google Scholar account. And the practical session number 2, in detail we discuss about how to construct your problem statement. Now you are in a very good steps, and now you are comfortable with your research problem. Now you are okay with your problem area. Now, in order to make sure that the advanced search in literature, that means you need to gather more regarding what others have been done relating to your research area. You need to search literature in more advanced way. So Google Scholar is one of the preliminary steps, but it's also good because it contains most of the articles or publications available in your perspective area. But it's as an undergraduate, you need to know more about some kind of well-established research portals or some websites available for academic scholarly work. So therefore, we dedicate this practical session number 3 to make sure that how to search your literature by using your institution website, that means our university library website. And further, we let you know how to search with the central bank reports and the Census and Statistics Department reports. So those things we will discuss with you with regard to this practical session number 3. Okay. If I'm recalling your memory relating to what is literature, actually we discussed with your session number 3 in your lecture series. The literature referred as a collection of scholarly writing of your related research area or your related research problem. So it includes journal articles, conference proceedings, dissertations, theses, the academic books, and the reports published by the well-known institutions, as well as the organizations, and the statistical handbooks. Right? So how we search those things? Right. So today we let you know how to use the online platform to search those available literature. Right. Even if you have a chance to visit library in a physical way in future, right, you can go and search those sources in physical manner in a library, because some hard copies of the journal also available in our library. The icon called, that section called Ceylon area, right? If you go to the library for reading newspapers and things, you can easily search those journals at that section. Right? It's called Ceylon group. My memory is correct, right? Okay, let's see what we can do with the literature search in more advanced way, right? So these are the things we actually do last time with the Google searching, right? We use Google Form, Google Scholar website or Google Scholar browser and find out your recently published articles relevant with your research area. Now, my example I'm using is the environmental citizenship behavior. So I'm using that concept in Google Scholar, and I also let you know how we come across with different articles and what are the most recently available published work. So today we are going to find out some relevant databases or portals that are going to be very useful for you to identify some relevant articles or published documents in your research area. So here first I use our library website, and I refer the library e-resources component and let you know how to finalize your searching tactic. Then at the end, we will go with the organization website, few of them, and find out how to identify some important publication in those websites. Right. Let's see first the Google Scholar. I think I have already let you know how we can find out, and now you know how to find the recent articles and how to find the most cited article. Right. I also let you know how to find it. Right. Always prefer with the articles which are highly cited by some other person, other people, because those articles are very important for you, because already majority of the scholars are accepted that work. So then without any doubt, without any question, you can use that sources for your study. Right. Then once you're interested with the title of the article, go with the citations. Right. We call this citation. I told you what's the meaning of citation. Citation means some other persons already acknowledge that work and publish that work as an acknowledgement. Right? That's what we call it as citation work, cited work. Right? Now, for an example, if I publish some article related to environmental citizenship behavior, when the other person search for environmental behavior and found my article in Google Scholar account, right? Then he take my one and read it. If he interested something, he took some idea from my article and he put it into his study, right? Then he published his work. Once he published, he already acknowledged my work in his study. So then my work automatically gets cited, right? That's what we in academic world we call citation. So you also can do that. Right? That's why I'm always encouraging you to refer the cited numbers when you take articles or when you take publications, to refer for your study. Right? So then I'm not wasting our time to discuss about the Google searching, that means Google Scholar searching. So once we search, we know that the Boolean search is also there, which is very important. You can search either using the Boolean operation AND. That means we can amalgamate two concepts together and search. Then our searching area going to be vast, right? Environmental citizenship behavior and sustainability, right? Or environmental system behavior and environmental sustainability. Then we can search both works at once without going with one by one searching, right? And other term is O. O means either we can use that part or we can use that, right? Or we said environmental citizenship behavior or environmental behavior. That means environmental citizenship behavior or environmental behavior. Right? Either we can use with environmental citizenship behavior or else environment behavior. That's the thing we can search. And if we include not as a Boolean operation, not mean we exclude something, not include, we exclude some part, right? So for an example, environmental behavior, not developed contents. Then we can finalize the publications available in developing countries regarding environmental citizenship behavior. Likewise, you can use several tactics in when you are searching in advance the engine portal like our library website. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's go to our library website. Right now, I will share with you our library website. Now, you can go to the library website in our university website. Okay, if you go to the university home, okay, so under the student catalog, there is a library. Okay, so you can go to the university home and under the library category, under the student category, you come across with the student library website. Okay, so under the library website, if you go with this resource tool, and you can see there are the icon called e-resources, right? That's where our library have access to the e-resources, right? If you click it, I open it as a new window, then I can go back to the library website at any time. So then you can see the several online databases available in our library website. Okay, so we have in the federal search, we come to that point later, and off-campus access, that means even at home you can access to the resources, and I believe you know that process. Okay, I think library have already sent you all the necessary details how to access to the e-resources of the campus, right? And these are the online databases. Now, online journals, online databases are two different things. Remember that point very clearly. Okay, so online databases mean, so database includes several journals, right? There are plenty of journals available. Under that journals, you have 10,000 articles in that, right? So that it is like a library, because in library there are several sections, right? You can go to one section and select book. So databases is like your library. Okay, and online journals mean there are several 1-2 journals, they are available as the subscribed online journal to our library, right? For an example, the Decision Science Journal, right? Econometria Journal, right? Environmental Toxicology Journal. Likewise, you can see the specific journals, but in database, it includes more journals, right? So that database are more rich than single journal. Right? So if you are searching your items, so it search from several journals and get it in the results. But if you use one particular online journal only, your searching capacity is going to be limited. Therefore, always go with these online databases. Right? So our university have access to the JSTOR database, EBSCO database, and the LCBS Scopus, that is Science Direct database, but unfortunately we have very limited access to that, right? Even that database we have access, some journals we restricted because those are so much expensive. Those journals are so much expensive. So the country like us, it's very difficult to afford those things. But we have some considerable resources in that way. We go and check, right? And for the management capacity, that means for the management discipline, most important journals are published in this Emerald database, the Oxford University Press, as well as Taylor and Francis. These three databases are very important, right? Because those are very unique for the management discipline publications. So we can refer those things, and the Science Direct also, that LCBS Scopus 1 also is very important things, very important database to follow, because those LCBS Scopus contain very quality journal articles, Most cited journal articles are included in that way. The Emerald also having quality articles, but compared to the Emerald, the LCBS Scopus score more quality journal articles. Taylor and Francis also good, and also you can see some medicine related online databases, but we don't need those things, right? Likewise, there are plenty of things that PubMed also coming under the medical science, right? And the family physicians, it's also coming under the medical science, and some other journals are there, but I'm not highly recommended those things for undergraduate to follow, but because some of them are having some issue with the quality of the journal articles, right? Our main focus, don't go with so much of thing. Our main focus is go with Emerald, Oxford, Taylor and Francis, and the LCBS Scopus, right? So we can easily go with, right? For the first step, let's go with the Emerald one. Okay, let's go with the Emerald database. Now it takes a little bit time to open. Yes, now it's open. Now this is the Emerald Insight database. So it includes several journals in here. So you can either search with the title, author, keywords, or if you have ISBN number, and DOI number is very unique for the articles. If you have published the article, we automatically generate DOI numbers, right? If you know that number specifically, you can copy and paste it, and you can find that very easily. Right? Since we don't, assuming that we don't know anything about it, we just want to identify something related to our interest area. Right? Now, for an example, if I say environmental mental behavior, like what I prefer with my thing, my interest area. So then I just put search. Just click search. You type your interest area, just search. We discuss about advanced search later, right? With the operation Boolean. But just search in this way. Now these are the search results. You can see, right? These are the search results. So how many articles you will get? How many search results you get? That search result include articles, conference proceedings, and more than 10 to 15 years of the publication, as well as books, book chapters, all the things are included in here. Right? Now you can see, even if you look at the year-wise category, last week also there are 764 publications relevant with your search item. You see how world working with the research, right? If you look at the last month, there are 1,653 articles. If you look at last 3 months, you have 4,306 articles. Even the last 12 months, there are more than 11,000 articles. You see how world research, right? And if the content type, that means we have articles, book chapters, case studies, right? Like this. So articles also including conference proceedings. But the Emerald like databases, they don't publish some document called conference proceeding, but sometimes you might be find those things, right? But majority are coming with the articles. And book parts, that mean book chapters also there. The early site articles mean some articles are published without having volume number, issue number, and page numbers. I told you how to find those details, but some articles are published. We call early site publication. Those are the e-version of the publication that does not include volume number, page numbers, or issue numbers. But even that you can use because DOI number is already assigned those articles. Okay, so if some of them are published in the database like this, you can easily refer them as a published document. And therefore, don't worry about that. Even the case studies are there, the expert briefing are there, and executive summaries. Normally, the report presented to the organization perspective, we are preparing executive summary. Those things are also there. You can prefer those things. And if you don't worry, if you don't like to go with this other part, book chapters, early site articles, you can easily go with the article. Just click it. Then searching getting narrow. That now only include articles. See, you can see. Now it only include articles. Okay. And if you are not interested with very old things, right? Now, old dates, there are 58,000 articles, but we don't need that. Let's see, we are very important, we are very much keen with the last month publication, very recent one, right? So you go with last month. You go with last month. Now we have only 811 articles to refer, right? But it's still too large. It's still too large. But by looking at the title, you can again summarize what you are finding. Okay, so go, you look at the title. If you feel it is good, you can read the abstract, right? If you click this hide summary, this button, right? If you click this view summary and detail, so it appears the abstract. You see how easy for you to finalize your things. You're searching. Then it says the purpose, the design, findings, and originality, the value of that one, that is a contribution that's of that study, right? Now you can see the DOI number, what I say, right? This is an electronic number generated for each and every article, the publishing online version, right? This is generated automatically. And the journal name, volume number, issue number also there, right? If you go to that article, you can see the page number also, right? Now, you can either take it as a PDF format or HTML format, right? As you wish. Now, if the content available, I told you that some journal articles are very expensive. So sometimes our library cannot afford those things. So then only you can read abstract. Right? Then only you can read abstract. But if the content, that means all the content available, it gives this right mark in the green color. Right? So then you know this full article is available in our library website. Right? I will show you something if not the content is available. If it is there, this one is already good. Let's see if we are having that kind of thing. Here. See, now look at these two different things, right? Now this one content is available, but this, we don't have access to this article, right? But we can only see the abstract. We only see the abstract, we cannot take it. Okay, so we cannot take the full content, but we can only read the abstract. But if you need this, you can request library to get the full access. Right? You can make an email request to the librarian, so that staff will definitely help you to find the full text, because they are having contact with the other networks in the scholarly world. They will find it and let you know whether the article is available or not. Likewise, that's the way you can find out the content availability in our library website. Right. Now, this is a normal search. Right? We just go to that home page and just type what we need. But if you are going with more advanced search, like Operation Booleans, if you are using, go with this icon called Advanced Search. Now here, you can see the title called Advanced Search. Okay, so go there and let's see what we can do with the Advanced Search. Right, now I just click Advanced Search. Now you will get another window that we are asking what sort of thing you need to refer. You need to search from this Emerald Insight database. Right? Now, if you are interested with only journal articles, just tick it. Or if you are interested in book chapter, you can also tick it. Right? If you need to go with case studies, just tick it. Right? Or if you like to go with all the things, just tick that one. Right? For a moment, we keep that thing. Right? Or just go with the journal articles, right? Don't worry about the thing, we just go with the journal article. Now I am entering my word environmental behavior, right? And how we include that Operation Booleans, right? Now you can see there is an icon called add row. That means they are asking another searching option from us, okay? So you can go to add row and you can see automatically another row included. So under that, you can see the Operation Booleans. We have 3 Operation Booleans as we discussed. First one AND, second one OR, third one NOT. Right? If first we interest with AND. Now I want to combine 2 concepts together. Right? I want to include 2 concepts together. Now I want to make sure that the studies which include environmental behavior and the personality traits. Why? Because my interest is how personality trait is going to influence the environmental behavior. Okay, so then I just in here type personality traits. I already type it, then you can see, right? If you type that once in your device, it's automatically saved. Right? So personality trait. Right? In here also you can ask all field, right? That means either title wise it's summarized or abstract wise it's summarized. The contributor wise, that means the well established academic scholars wise it's summarized, as well as DO wise it's summarized. But it's better to go with all field because it's give you more option to search, right? And then our searching boolean is AND. And if you prefer with the recent years, if you don't put anything in the date range, that give you all the data available in this database. But it's vast searching results. But if you prefer with most recent, I think 2018 to, I prefer with 2021. Right? I have 3 years. That's enough for me. So it's up to you, right? It's up to you to decide which years you can go. Either you can go with all years or you can go with last 5 years, right? And access type, all content, that means it give you either we have access or not, and only open access means the content that I can access, it's here. Right? That the openly available sources is there. But sometimes our library, we are having some restriction. Or else you can go with the only content I have access to. That means the full content availability only we can use with that searching option. Right? I go with the all content because sometimes if you don't have access, we can take with the library request and get the full article. Right? You can also do it. Now all the things okay. We have in first search engine, first search item and our next search item, and I range it for the 2018 to 2021, and I'm going with search. Right? You search and then you will get the search result of 2000. See, it's a little bit high, but it's manageable. Okay. Then you can refer with either per page 10 articles, 20 articles or 50 articles. It's up to you, right? Now you can go with the titles, right? So you can go with the environmental citizenship as well as a personality trait together. You see, right, how it's important for you, right? So it's searching with the keywords you are entering, right? If that keywords available in that article, it gives you the result, right? So you can search, you can find it, right? So here it says the impact of percent of university green entrepreneur support of student green entrepreneurial intention, right? Or something like that, right? So here you can go with the PDF option, right? And then it open in a separate window. Okay, it's open in separate window. Now you can see the result. Right now, full article is available. See, full article is available. Right now, this is the article title. This is the author name. There are 2 authors in this article, and this is the journal name that article includes, and this is the volume number, and this is the issue number, and these are the pages. Right, and this is the electronic number separated for this online journal article. Right, then you can read the abstract, and if it is abstract interested, go and read the introduction, and introduction is also interested, you can go with the discussion section and read, right, as well as go and search with the further research options, right? In the conclusion, normally they generate, right? So likewise, read and formalize your research problem in a very effective way, right? Let's go with the another search, right? Let's go with the another search thing. I'm going back with the advanced search, right? I'm going back with the advanced search. Now you can see those things. Now instead of N, I put O, right? And I change this and I say sustainable or sustainability, right? Either environmental behavior related article or sustainability related article, right? So it's depend on your term, right? So we use synonymous in here. We use synonyms in here. So earlier we take 2 concepts, right? Environmental citizenship behavior and personality trait. Now, if you go back to our small scale business related example, so you can here type small businesses and crisis management, right? Small scale businesses and crisis management, something like that, right? So it's depend on your interest research area, right? And here now I'm going with environmental behavior or sustainability. Now I keep the same thing and I'm going with the search. Okay, I'm going with the search. Now we get the result of 22,000 result. See how many results are there, either sustainability or environmental behavior, right? Then again, like our previous process, you read the title. If the title interests, Read the abstract. If the abstract interest, go with the introduction, then go with the discussion and make sure that the article is good to you and it is some kind of theoretical base, and identify the variables it used, etc. Okay, so that's the thing you need to do with the searching. Right. So that's the way you can search with Emerald Insight database. This is a portal that available in the library. And if you go with the advanced search mode, and you can use instead of O, not. Right? Here environmental behavior, that means we don't need to include that part. Right? Then I include not, but not sustainability. Not sustainability, only that environmental behavior, and I search it again. Right? Then I got the result of the articles which are only include environmental behavior, not the sustainable perspective. Right? Because sometimes when we are taking the environment, no, it automatically generated the result includes sustainability aspect, but we don't need it, then we remove it. Right? Likewise, you can do it. And if you go with the crisis management, like our small scale businesses, then you can exclude large businesses. Then crisis management, not large businesses. Right? That's the way we can finalize with our searching. Right? So you can access to the library website and go with the Emerald database and find the thing like this. Okay, now let's see the other sources of the library. Let's go with this Science Direct one. Okay, I open with the Science Direct. Okay, it's still opening. Let's get a little bit time. Let's see. Right, now you can see that the same thing, right? The same thing in a different databases, but the searching options are all same. Why? Because we are in academic world, academic scholarly world. The searching options are all same, even we are in a different databases. Right? So here also you can search the document, just typing your word. Behavior. Right? If you're not getting enough information, please make sure that sometimes wording are in terms of American term as well as UK term. Right? So behavior we normally use at BEHAVIOUR. No, this is a UK term. But in American term, it is going as without U. Likewise, also you can make the changes and search. Right? I don't want to give you all the details about searching. Right? So it's up to you to decide how to search. Right? Then go with search. And this is a general search. Right? We can go with the advanced search if you need. Right? So go with the search and you can find the detail. Right? Even in here, now you can see little bit different window, but the same options available. Right? You can either click with the old open access, right? And you can select the year. Right? Now you can see the 2022 article also see. Now those are we call early cite article. Right? It still not give the publication detail, but it's available in online. Those are we call early cite publications. Right? And the author name wise you can select, and subject area wise. That's why I told you Science Direct is one of the most powerful searching engine for identify your relevant articles. But unfortunately, some of the journal articles are not freely available for us. Right? Very limited things are available in this context. But anyhow, it's worth to try. Right? Right? Even the subject area wise, you can search. Okay? And there are so many things, the document type, you can go with the article, or you can go with the conference papers, right? And the publication stage also you can see, right? That means article in press, that means it's still not published, but it's available. And final mean already published, right? And source title, Okay, either title wise you can search here, the sustainability in Switzerland, environmental science and technology. Likewise, they also give us the option to search more, right? And the keywords wise you can search, right? You can see how Emerald one and this one is differ with the searching options availability, right? The searching way is same, but options, the capacity of options are different in databases to databases. That's why the Science Direct one is more rich, full context, right? So you can go with these articles, right? You have things. Now, if you go with this one, right, once you click it, right, so it indicates whether this is available. Now it's open access. Okay. Now it's, you can see now our words are environmental behavior, right? Now they are searching with each keyword. So behavior wise it's here, the environment wise here. If either word is available in that article, it gives you result. But once you read it content wise, you can finalize whether it's important to you or not. Otherwise, don't confuse with that. There are so many articles for us to refer. No, that's not true, because the searching, it's only search the keywords we entered, right? Then they generate the results based on that keywords including, right? But sometimes, most of the time, most of the articles are not important to us. That's why you need to read the title and then read the abstract. Then make sure that it is available, it is important for you or not, right? Now you can see the article. The full option is if it is available, you will get the download option. Okay, if it is available, you will get the download option. Let's see, right? It's still searching whether it's a freely available content to us. Yes, it's freely available. If it is freely available, you will see the download, it's appearing here, right? Then you can download. Okay, likewise you can do it. Okay, so go with this download option, find out whether it's freely available or not, right? So that's the way you can search, and you can also in advanced searching here, right? And you can go with the 2021 article, right? And I can go with the environmental science related area. Document type I prefer with this the article, right? And then you can search, right? I think those are already included, right? Okay, and you can save the refining in here also, and here the way you can search. Yes, in advance you can search with the some other result in here. I'd say you can say personality traits. Okay, so then you will get the personality traits result with all our options, right? So it's up to you to decide what are those things available relevant with your study area, right? And you can go with this one. The science directory is very important thing, and make sure that some of the important articles are freely available or not. Even that also you can go with the abstract and find out, right? And that's the way you can search in LCBS Scopus, we call Science Direct database, right? Let's see what are the others. JSTOR also you can refer. Okay, let's go with that JSTOR one. This is also good. Same thing here. You can go with the search or advanced search. Oh, we go with the search again. Okay, I just put environmental behavior and search. Okay, you have 137,000 results. You see how results are there. Okay, now again you can go with here. If it is available freely, you can download it. Right? It's also get how to cite those articles. Right? We have several citation types. We will let you know. Right? The preferred one is APA style. You can see here. Right? APA style is available. Right? The only thing is you can go with, but we will let you know those preference style by using library support. Right? We have another workshop to. We have a separate workshop to that. Right? We will let you know how to do with this reference and citation in automatical way. Right? There are so-called technique called Zotero. Right? We will let you know. You don't need to worry. The worry you need to do is how to search, think in advanced manner. Here also, you can use the journal one here. Then it's summarize only the journal articles. Right? Again, you can go with the year in here 2018 to 2021. So you can apply. Right, then it's together with 1,800 results, right? How you see how it narrow down to the limited number of publications, right? And you can also use the African studies, agriculture related studies, likewise different sectors, different field studies, right? So different databases and different options. That's why I told you, right? Emerald have very flexible option, very easy, user-friendly option. And the Science Direct has more advanced options, right? You will get more unique result. And JSTOR also having some advanced options, right? That's why these databases are very important, right? Thank God to our library, we use those databases freely, right? Therefore, use those material. Those are very important. Those are not only for the research, right? Even for your assignments, your project report writing, whatever, those are very important, right? Go and refer those things, because if you download the articles, it rank our library with that downloading rates, right? Go and find, right? So likewise, apply it, go and search everything. මේක ගිහිලා මේවා මොනවා හරි ටික් කරලා search කරා කියලා මුකුත් නැති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Go and try. Right? Search continuously and find out most important, most relevant articles to your research problem. Right? Then your life become very easy to go. Right? So we provide all the facilities to show you what are the available resources to you. Right? So it is up to you to go and use those resources. Right? It's up to you, because we cannot do it ourselves. We cannot do it. You are the person who can do it. Right? So this is the way you need to find out the advanced literature. This is a searching the literature in advanced manner. Okay? So I believe this session helps you to find out the resources available in our library website. Right. If I go back to our presentation, and let's see where we end. Okay, I think we discussed about the database portal, we discussed about our library one, and now we need to go with the organizational website. Okay, so organization website, we are having mostly we refer the central bank one to get the detail about the Sri Lankan context, our own context, and you can go with the census and statistic databases, census and statistic department, find it out what are the available sources, and here you can go with the small and medium enterprises chamber, the Sri Lankan Chamber of Small and Medium Enterprises. If you prefer with the SMEs related study, it is important for you to go and search with this website, right? And the Export Development Board, right? This is a very also important website to see, but sometimes we are having some issue with the availability of data, but you can get something from those websites to enhance the your research problem, to justify your research problem with more statistical words. Right? I show you some journal articles last time also, how to use statistics to justify your issue. Now, if you remember that Nigerian one, SMEs and e-commerce adoption, or not Nigerian one, Indonesian one, you see, right? So how they use statistics to prove that the Indonesian or whatever, the Malaysian e-commerce adoptions are limited for the SMEs. They show the statistic for a couple of years and show there is a declining tendency or very slow improvements in e-commerce adoption of SMEs. Likewise, you need to justify. I'm always asking students, don't say there is a problem in your own way. You need to justify through this kind of website available sources, right? Specifically central bank reports as well as census and statistic publications, right? Okay, let's go with the central bank report and find out what we can use. Right now, you see the central bank report website. Right now, it's getting a little bit change about its appearance. You can see about the central bank and its monetary policies, financial systems, notes and coins related things, news, statistics. These are very important to you, right? So what are the relevant statistics regarding your research problem, right? It's maybe if you are going with the demand related things, you can go with the price related information, right? If you are going with the financial related things, you can go with this credit supply and the market survey results, right? And if you are going with the fiscal related, that means government policy reports, you can go with the fiscal sector detail. Likewise, there are so many things, and the most important thing in here you need to refer is the publications, right? So either you can go with the annual reports in here, right? Or financial system stability review, you can search, and recent economic development reports. These are very important to find out what are the recent achievement we come across with, right? And other financial publication, right? Even single publication also there. Satahana is a monthly, quarterly publication available in central bank, right? You can also read and find out some issues relating with that your interested area, right? And news survey also there, the brief statistics available, right? And why Paham, I'm not sure about what is that, but you can use it. And these are some kind of educational related things. And other publications, statistical publication is there, and there are staff studies. Those are very important because you can justify your issues, right? If you go and search the relevant with your study area. And research conference proceedings available, and there are public awareness notifications, yeah, and the other publications, right? And also the updated news, go and check whether it's relevant with your study. If you are going with the SMEs, and check whether there are relevant information in the SMEs, right? You can show it here, small and medium. Let's see whether we are lucky with that, right? Here you get the result regarding small and medium related information available in the central bank website, right? What are the financial benefits that central bank introduced to the SMEs, right? What are the loan schemes they are introduced to SMEs, or what are the things they come across with the financial sector during this SMEs, right? So likewise, you can refer the central bank website. Then you can search more things like a central bank one, right? And make sure that available informations are satisfied with your requirement. Okay, so likewise, you can go with the census and statistic department and search with that result. Let's see, census and statistics, right? You can go with the website. See, there are available information here. The statistical subjects related statistical are here, right? Go and search as an undergraduate, right? Go and observe with those websites. Those are very important, right? So labor force data is there, agriculture related information is there, poverty related information is there. Here, the computer literacy available information, education, inflation, everything is there, right? Now information are in your fingertips, right? Only thing is you need to have a commitment and search. Okay, so you need to have a commitment, because I myself and Sachin sir cannot make you to search, but we can guide you how to search, right? So take times and find out most relevant information regarding with your interested research problem, right? Likewise, search, right? My word is search. And search and collect relevant information and make it into your structural writing style. Right? I explain you how to write in structural manner. Okay, and the second part of the session, I will let you know how to construct your literature review in proper order. Right? I put the example in the LMS regarding the example of literature review write-up, but I will show you through that example as well as our example thesis, okay, to how to write literature review in the second part of this practical session. So to brief this process, what we discussed today is how to search literature. Okay, how to search literature, right? So here we searching about the Google search we already discussed, and the relevant database and portals we discussed about Emerald Insight, JSTOR, Science Direct, as well as you can see from the library website there are several options. Oxford window is also there, you can use. And the organization website wise, I show you the central bank one and the census and statistic part. Likewise, you can go with the World Bank, IMF, everything's detail are there freely available. Go and search. Okay, so that's the end of the first part of the practical session number 3. So then the next session, I will let you know, the next part, I let you know how to construct, how structured your literature review and how to write it in a proper way. Okay then, good luck with your searching.